Hello, how's everyone doing? How have you all been? I hope you're all doing amazing. Just got back from work in a rush, started the stream, and ready to continue where we left off. No time to waste at all, as a matter of fact, because today's stream is actually gonna be a little bit short. Hello Jinx, welcome to the stream. I have a special surprise for you today. I didn't have time to announce it. Special surprise. It's more like more content, but you know, depending on your bread and butter, you might actually like it. So, yeah. After this, we'll really have something else to show you. On another stream, technically, but yeah. So this stream is gonna be about like 1.5 hours. And then we're gonna move on to something else. You see, if I had planned it better, I would have actually let you guys know about it. I did not plan it any better, and because I am an eager, stupid ass, I cannot literally wait another day. I really have to do it today, and I'm like, okay, you know what? Fuck it, we do it all today. But first, let's go on a date with Shangguang. Yamchan Sin. From the looks of it, it's a pretty big tea house. God damn, that outfit is... Fuck me. I don't think... It's not just the outfit, is it? It's the hair. It's the hair, man. I love long hair. Imagine Aglaia with that hair. This is the kind of hair I would actually dye if it was Aglaia. Oh no. Oh no. By the way, I did finally watch the Islands trailer. Goddamn. Yep. Yeah. I had the same reaction, man. Anyway, sorry. I'm getting sidetracked. Wait a minute. I need to fix a little bit over here the mic. Okay, seems about right now. Okay, let's continue. Wanna check it out? Yeah, it's always packed. They've got all kinds of intel and the food's amazing. Wanna check it out, Xiaowang? Yes, please. I've been to a banquet here before.
I once came here for a banquet with some big shots, but between you and me, the food they served those VIPs wasn't nearly as good as their regular dishes.
Oh, really?
Okay, don't get jealous now. Jesus fucking fuck. Does this guy have... Has this guy literally raised every female in the area? He's not an Axa. He's not an Axa. He's not an Axa, so I don't care. He's not an Axa, so I don't care.
Whoops. I hope no one heard that. Sweetie, how's it going? I hope business is booming. Do you have any recommendations for today?
You know, if I didn't know that her name is Sweetie... Oh man.
Another regular customer. Welcome! Is this young lady a friend of yours? She's got the aura of a true connoisseur. Would you like to try our seasonal special?
She's so pretty it rolls back to intimidating. True. But that's the best kind of pretty if you ask me. Can't be helped, he's just that cool. In all honesty, the voice actor of Wise literally has the perfect voice for basically anime protagonist. If you don't know, he's also the one who actually voices the protagonist from the anime Doesn't Dream... How is it called? Doesn't Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. Come on. Bunny Girl Senpai. Doesn't Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. He's the actual VA of that protagonist. And I'm like, you can't be serious right now. You can't be serious. He's also the voice of Anax, as we said before. Now the voice of Wise. He was the voice of Al-Haytham in Genshin. Why is it always him who actually gets to do all the intellectual characters and somehow also the one who resist? Okay, I didn't know that. I can definitely hear it now. Yeah. You see? Well, we're boned.
I can faintly smell some osmanthus in the air. How lovely.
Also, I didn't want to mention this, but this expression of her, this calm expression of her, reminds me the I'll be gentle meme. I don't know why. Overall, I don't know what is wrong with me today. It feels like I'm paying too much attention to things that I have already talked about before. It's probably the coffee. It's probably the coffee. Like, I drank a lot of coffee today in order to get through the day. It wasn't really a very pleasant day. Now it's pleasant. Now I'm glad that I'm back home and I get to stream, but I'm wasting too much time on mentioning things that I have already mentioned in the past. And yeah, he totally sounds like a mellowed out, smart but a laid back MC. Exactly. She won't be. She will definitely won't be. Yep. You know from the very moment that it was a lie. From the very first moment that it was a lie. She lied as easily as she breathed.
That would be our Moonvale Osmanthus cake, fresh out of the oven. They're made with the very first golden blossoms picked just this morning. Soft, sweet, melts in your mouth. I guarantee it's a taste you'll never forget. Osmanthus cakes always bring back memories of loved ones. This batch is limited, reserved for only our regular customers. And you won't find it on the banquet menu.
Ooh. Okay.
So she heard us.
Osmanthus cake. What? Would you like to try it?
Osmanthus cake is often used as a symbol of remembrance. Xiaoguang must
Remember-
be thinking about senior year again.
Remembrance. No, not again. My wife Aglaia is remembrance.
Sure, why not? After smelling the aroma before we even walked in, how could we resist? Just hearing you describe it already made me want to eat some.
I guarantee you'll be satisfied. We have seats upstairs. This way.
Okay. Wasted too much time on a single dialogue right there. The second floor is bustling. What do you say? Wanna head up and check it out? Sure.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Come on, over here. Come take a look.
from Yunque Summit,
Well, I've been here before, haven't we?
the heavens themselves,
He speaks
with the mighty boy hunter,
Asian.
true guardian of Wi-Fi.
Chinese, but what kind of Chinese, I do not know. The soft, fluffy pineapple bun with melting butter inside has customers fighting over every fresh batch from the oven. Manato used to come from flash sales too. His fierce demeanor scared off quite a few customers. Only later on we found out he was actually just running errands for his friends. Ever since then, Yamchan Sin has always kept a pot brewing upstairs for Manato. Ooh, really now.
Now this young lady, Miss Xiao Wang, anyone want to guess her age? You'll never believe it. Even as a little girl, she inherited the legendary Qing Ming sword. Such talent was unheard of. They say even Yi Xuan Shufu herself has to stay sharp when sparring with her. Oh, the girl moves like lightning, swift.
How do you know all that, old man?
Slip of focus, and the Shufu will have to bring out her real
Whoa, more dishes. Yamchan Sin's signature all-in rice noodle rolls, made fresh daily with the finest ingredients. The surprise box of rice noodle rolls, you never know what feeling you'll get until that first bite. Sometimes, there are super expensive seafood feelings, and Yuzu has incredible luck, always lets her snag them, maybe making her think all rice noodle rolls come stuffed with abalone and sea cucumber. To this, the Spook Shack's cruise response is business as usual. Ah, I see. I can't tell if Sweetie's voice suits her not well enough or too well. Well, maybe that's the reason why it suits her after all. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But we're not those who share the memory. Exactly. Their background glazing is crazy. Yep. Yamchan Sin's signature massive char siu bao. Sorry. This legendary bun has humbled countless competitive eaters. Yet senior sister Fufu Jufufu can devour them one after another, making herself quite a legend amongst the diners. Wanna try one? Never mind, it's not good to waste food. Why do you... Okay. The steaming hot shrimp dumplings melt in your mouth. Perfectly symmetrical in shape, even Alice can't stop singing her praises. Symmetrical in shape, excuse me. She once brought shrimp dumpling bento to school, and because they were so delicious, they became a highly sought-after handmade snack amongst the noble ladies. Being served in Alice's ornate lunchbox, those shrimp dumplings must feel like they have made it in life. Yeah. Oh my god! Another full-on tyrant? What kind of a tyrant are you? In this world, fairies are known as tyrants. Let's just call them tyrants for the sake of not confusing them. I literally have never seen this NPC before. What the fuck are you? Are you a deer? You sure as hell look like a deer. Let me guess. It has... Yeah, it has a tail too. Goddamn. Fairies? Not fairies. Fairies. Fairies like that. It looks like a traditional kobold. I mean, sure. Lele? You're here for the storytelling too, right? We've got shows in the morning and evening, you know. Uncle Kai is heading out his afternoon to gather inspiration at the market street. Who knows, you might have even crossed paths without realizing it. But storytelling goes best with dim sum. What would you like to eat? Shrimp dumplings, soup dumplings, pan-fried crab roe with century egg congee. Every dish is a dim sum treasure. Golden cake, durian pastries, chicken with sticky rice, steamed chicken feet in black bean sauce. Everyone loves every single dish. Smooth tango, that's some smooth tango listen. For a server, this is just basic stuff. But I still get happy every time customers give me compliments. Nice. Oh, yeah, you know. What's outside? Sorry, this private room is already full. The boss lady's got a rule. Private rooms are for pre-registered guests only. Lin Yan eyes me worrily, keeping his mouth shut. Okay. No one important, I assume. Okay. I guess we can continue properly now. The storyteller's voice resonates through the air with powerful energy. Soon the tale reaches its climax. But listening carefully to the content, the protagonist of this story happens to be Xiao Guang.
Oh?
Is this gentleman talking about me? Let's keep listening. The storyteller recounts Xiao Wang's tales at Yankui's summit with great relish, words flowing like a river, as if they had been there to witness it all firsthand. That's an exaggeration. This storyteller's making it sound so dramatic with all those embellishments. This is so embarrassing. I'm dying here. She's cringing the hell out. Alright, let's hurry and try those osmanthus cakes Sweetie mentioned. They also allowed if we wait too long. Come on, let's go. Man, the guy glazed hard. He's still going. Calm down, old man. She won't let you hit. Oh, he sure as hell would wish. The storyteller is still up on stage, talking up a storm, completely oblivious that the protagonist of his tale just ran off in panic. Now I wish I would have... Wait a minute. Looks like Uncle Kai's drafts a story about Xiao Guang. Dear audience, the Yishuan Shifu from Yankui's Summit I just mentioned possesses unparalleled skill on par with the Void Hunters, keeping peace in Wi-Fi. Now that's what I call a living legend. However, do you all think that Yishuan Shifu can be holding up the mighty Yankui Summit all by herself? That, my dear audience, is not the case. When we bring up the younger generation of Yankui Summit, you can't not bring up Yishuan Shifu's unique and incredibly gifted disciple Yishan Guang. Young Miss Xiao Guang, how old might she be? Prepare to be shocked. She inherited the legendary Qingming sword, feared across the world when she was just a child. Such talent is absolutely unheard of. Word is, even Yishan Shifu can stay on her toes when has to stay on her toes when sparring with her. One slip of focus and bam! This little disciple's wild and predictable moves might just force her Shifu to show her real skills. That's why word's been spreading all over Yanque's summit. This girl's potential is limitless. Give her time and she will be better than her teachers ever were. Of course, not only do we have the remarkable Miss Zhang Wang, but also her brother, the most senior brother of the younger generation of at Yanque's summit, Yi Shi Yuan, who's quite the rising star himself. Now, you might be wondering, since the siblings were taking the Yanque's summit together, shouldn't Master Xiao Guang be right after her brother in the hierarchy of seniority? But actually, there's a disciple named Pan Yingho between them. Well, there is a fun story we told here too. Back in the day, Yanque's Summit opened its gates to take in orphans, gathering talented folks from all over. As luck would have it, the Yi siblings and Yang Pang Yinghu arrived at the temple gates at almost the exact same time, all promising talents, all wanting to become disciples under Yishan Sifu. But who is more senior? How should they be ranked? Yishan Sifu, being the straight shooter she is, thought this was too much of a headache to figure out, so she just waved her hand and drew lots. Young Master Xiao Guang seemed super eager to become a senior disciple, and I heard young Yi Shi Yuan was nice enough to let her go first. But talk about bad luck, she drew that character for Junior. It's really like he was really there to see everything firsthand. Wow. The guy really... wow. Just wow. Just wow. Okay, Osmanthus wine. Tell her to calm down. Her aura, everything about her is just flowing. You haven't seen anything yet, Jinx. I have seen a couple of things about her, and man, oh my god. You share the Osmanthus cakes with Xiao Wang.
So, what do you think?
I'm the host here. I should be the one asking. Oh, wait a minute.
I was
He has a
gonna
voice.
ask you the same thing. It's fragrant, sweet, and soft. Here, have a few more pieces.
Osmanthus cake goes best with tea. The tea helps to cleanse the palate. I wonder if some memories are like tea leaves that drift to the bottom of the cup, sinking so deep that they never surface again.
The depths of Xiao Guang's eyes carry a mix of hope and anxiety. Very hard to read.
Memories aren't like reflections in a teacup. Even when the tea leaves sink to the bottom, they can still float back up if something stirs them one day. Xiaoguang, what is it you're trying to say?
It's nothing. It just feels like time's been slipping by so fast.
Miss, is the taste of our Moonvale Osmanthus cake to your satisfaction? It's your first time here. I hope you'll forgive us if the service falls short.
You're too kind, Miss Sweetie. The cake is excellent. Sweet, but not cloying. The osmanthus fragrance blends beautifully without overwhelming the rice's natural flavor. It melts in the mouth and is baked the perfect amount of time to bring out both texture and aroma.
A true connoisseur. You've nailed it exactly.
Hardly. I just like making desserts myself every now and then. If I had to guess, in addition to fresh osmanthus preserved in honey, you added a touch of roasted sticky rice powder to the filling? It gives the texture a bit more spring. And at the end, did you add a sprinkle of candied kumquat peel? There's a light citrus note that lingers.
Whoa, spot on!
Wow.
The sticky rice powder keeps it tender but gives it structure. And the candied kumquat peel is the final flourish. You're a true gourmet, miss. Impressive. Very impressive. Yum Cha Scene always welcomes guests who appreciate the craft. Please, make yourself at home. I'll leave you two to it. Just call me if you need anything.
Sweetie leaves with a smile on her face.
Xiaoguang, you even know all that? You're a real expert.
I wouldn't call myself an expert. I used to watch Senior Inhu cook back at Yunkui Summit. I thought it was fun, so I picked up a little here and there. Later, I started experimenting with some desserts of my own. But at first, the things I made were really something else. My brother, Shifu, Senior Fufu, and Senior Inhu all ended up as my first victims.
Oh my god. I'm glad she's one of the type of characters that actually knows this. Unlike someone else in this game.
My brother would always tease me, saying eating my desserts was part of his training, tempering the mind through hardship.
I'm sorry, why is she perfect? She's perfect because the company expects you to pull for her. You see, the thing is, that's the twist with her. See, every now and then, there is a special character who has a special type of element, and they are known as Void Hunter powered characters in this universe, okay? In actuality, they are a very OP, very, very OP units that they have to sell hard, and Shangwang is one of them. Yeah, so that's why she's perfect. That, or she actually is that compelling of a character, I don't know.
Senior Ye is such a gentle person. He must have been even more patient with you.
Yeah, he always looked out for me. Even though he was just a kid himself, he'd always give in to me, and he almost never got angry.
Fools they are. The only game that was ever made that not free to play was Limbus. True. True.
He taught me so much. I still remember when I first arrived at Yunkui Summit. I was mischievous, made a big mistake, and just hid. I was too scared to face anyone. My brother was the one who found me. He didn't scold me. He just asked, an elder at the end of his years, and a young man with his whole life ahead of him, if you could only save one of them, which do you choose? In a famine, a single bag of grain could keep a person alive, but a rare manuscript carries the wisdom of centuries. If only one can be preserved, which do you choose?
If I tell you that I would choose the manuscript, what would you say? My PC keeps buffering. Oh, wait a minute. Is this... Could it be on my end? No, it doesn't seem that it's on my end. Sorry for that, Jinx. Try to refresh the page or something.
And when facing a calamity, do you cling to safety and protect yourself? Or do you stand and fight to save others, even against impossible odds?
You know the answer to that already. You protect yourself.
Which do you choose?
Why did he ask such a difficult question? There's no clear answer.
Yeah. I was so young I didn't know what to say, and it made me want to cry. Those questions felt cruel, like they were tearing my heart apart. But my brother said it wasn't about a clear answer. It was about seeing what you truly want to protect, and understanding its weight. He told me that our parents always said, the hardest part isn't making the choice, it's living with it afterward.
Fair.
There's no perfect path in this world. Some choices are responsibilities we have to shoulder. When the time comes, be brave. Do what must be done, and you'll carve your way through the thorns onto your own path. I didn't fully understand what he meant back then. I'm not even sure if I do now.
He really put a lot of thought into what he said. I'm sure he'd be glad knowing you could reflect on it so calmly now.
The question in itself is dumb, it's always about circumstances. True, but that's what he's trying to teach. It's not just about the circumstances or what you will do. It's about understanding the weight of what you're gonna do and living with it, basically. The teaching is not about what you choose. The teaching is about knowing that what you did, it's something that's gonna stay with you forever. It's more like it's the teaching of acceptance, basically.
I trust him, just as he trusts me. Right now, my brother has his own reasons for what he has to do. And I have my own reason for why I have to find him. Sorry, I've been rambling again.
You can always tell me these things. I'm your junior, after all.
Oh, come on, not voicing. At times like this, you feel more like the senior. I've got to do better as your senior so you can rely on me more. Like you said, you're my precious junior after all.
Let's talk about something more cheerful. Everyone's been working so hard lately. Banyue Shifu, Dylan, Ningqian, you, and the others at Swabian Temple.
I see. Basically, can you live with the result? Yeah, exactly.
I want to thank everyone properly. What do you think about me putting together thank you dinner and gathering everyone around the fire for the night?
That's a great idea. Everyone's been looking forward to your cooking. I'll let Dylan, Banyue Shifu, and Ning Qian know right away. Once Senior Song Tao and the others are back from their investigation, I'll pass it on to them too.
Alright, it's about time I express my gratitude. Let's go. Now, as Xiao Guang and you leave Jiamshan Xin, preparing to head back to Shuibian Temple. Over there, it's seniors Jingyuan and Guinyuan and senior Song Tao. Looks like we've got new intel. Come on, looks like we've got new intel. Come on, let's go check it out. Sure.
Junior Wise, Xiaoguang.
You're back! Is everyone alright? Any progress in the investigation?
Don't worry, everyone's fine. We ran into a little trouble on the way, but we managed to find some leads.
Thank you, everyone. You've worked so hard.
Don't mention it. It's our duty as Shuibian Temple disciples. Xiaoguang, I'm glad you're feeling better. Thanks to you, Junior Wise.
No, it's thanks to all of you. Xiaoguang was just saying how hard you've all been working, and she wants to host a small thank you dinner at Shuibian Temple tonight. She'll even do the cooking. She's planning to invite everyone for a cozy evening chat around the fire.
Haha, a gathering by the fire, with Xiaoguang's cooking no less.
Yeah, my cooking isn't the greatest, but I hope you'll join us.
That's really thoughtful of you, Xiaoguang. But I'm afraid we can't tonight.
What? Why?
Huh?
Don't worry, we have good news.
Okay.
Thanks to the intel you gave us, we pinned down several key spots tied to the abnormal miasma fluctuations. We've even found leads on the ancient array. Some disciples have already been stationed at the old mining site.
For one second I was like, man, can you turn her down like that for whatever the fuck? But I guess they do have a good reason.
The full report's been sent to Yishu and Shifu. She should be coming to Wi-Fi soon to help.
To ensure everyone's safety, we'll rotate disciples to guard the key locations, keeping a close watch for anything suspicious. Xiaoguang, as the wielder of the Qingming sword, your role is too important. Until Yishuan Shifu arrives, please, stay here in the temple and keep yourself safe. Leave the investigation to us. You guys take it easy tonight. When this is all over, we'll celebrate together properly, okay?
But
Come on now, don't feel bad. This was everyone's choice. We all have something we want to protect. Wi-Fi Peninsula's peace, the safety of our disciples. Only when you're safe, Xiaoguang, can we carry out our mission without worry. Protecting you is protecting the future for all of us. So now, how about a smile?
okay, I understand.
That's better. We'll get Bowlion and go switch shifts with the others now. See you later.
Song Tao, Guinyuan, and Bolion head off full of spirit.
Don't worry, Xiaoguang. We're finally starting to see some progress. That's a good sign.
Yeah, let's head back too. I still need to figure out what to cook tonight.
Xiangwang takes the first step towards Suibian Temple, her back straight and steady. The setting sun casts a long shadow behind her, echoing the tangled feelings in her heart. Meanwhile, in an unassuming corner of Phylum Heights, Dailin and Zhao are exchanging intel.
Here, the intel on Sarah. Grew up in an orphanage near a hollow. When the place got shut down by the city, she vanished for a few years. Then reappeared for a couple months before disappearing again. The next time she showed her face publicly, she was already moving under the banner of the Exaltists.
Vanished for a few years?
Here's where it gets interesting. Word is, during those few months when she reappeared, she stormed into Hand headquarters multiple times, insisting she was part of some special investigation squad under HSO.
She said every member but her was wiped out in an accident.
But Hand said no such squad ever existed. No record of her anywhere either.
Huh. A ghost squad that doesn't exist? When you spend your days fielding customer complaint calls, little stories like that are the highlight of the shift.
Wait. No. Is it? Did I found it? Oh my god! I cannot shut. Oh, there's no way. I think I found it though. Understand how she feel, but they do make a great point. They're all going to die. Yep, true, Jinx. Give me a second. I think I know. Is it her voice or am I mistaken? Found what? I was trying to figure out for this entire time who is the voice actor of Dailin, and I think I've got it. I think. Come on. Is it her voice or is it not? Fuck. Okay, wait a minute. Is it her voice or is it not?
Now all is preordained.
It is her voice. Oh my god, I fucking found it!
Huh. A ghost squad that doesn't exist? When you spend your days fielding customer complaint calls, little stories like that are the highlight of the shift.
Please tell me I'm not wrong. Please tell me I'm not high.
And what is seen through the omniscia is destined to be realized. Now that all elements of the past have taken their places, the future sits within my reach.
No, wait a minute.
As clear as daylight.
Oh, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. No, it's not Dailin's voice. It's fucking... Oh, fuck. I think it's Zhao's voice.
But Hand said no such squad ever existed. No record of her anywhere either.
Fuck, my mind actually gave me a good trolling right here. God damn it, fuck! I thought I had it! Hello, Julian, welcome to the stream. Hello, Shadow, welcome to the stream. Did someone say Ghost Squad? Yep. I learned who voices Dailin. Who, man? Who? I'm going insane here, please. Fujuan. I don't think it's Fujuan. I think I confused Zhao with... Oh, man. That was so close. Have you ever gotten trolled by your own mind? Well, I just did. I guess I have to keep thinking. That is unless you, Wandering Shadow, actually have the answer. Fujian, be my sword king. Wait, Sparkle, I was joking. Man. Will you ever change, Julian? Will you ever?
Huh. A ghost squad that doesn't exist? When you spend your days fielding customer complaint calls, little stories like that are the highlight of the shift.
Still can't remember. I was swearing up and down that it was Cassandra Lee Morris. I was wrong. Yeah, I wasn't sure when you told me that it was Cassandra Lee Morris, because when I heard her voice, when you told me that it's Morgana's voice, I was 100% sure that it wasn't actually her. No, I will never change. Yeah, but I see. Apparently she's Judd Saxton. She is? So, wait a minute. Which character has she voiced? Yes, it is her! Of course it is her! You cannot believe how it clicked. It clicked because of High School DxD. Kill me! Now it clicked because I remember the anime. Man, fuck me. Fuck me. Not only did I screw myself over big time, I also exposed myself. Oh, fuck me. She also is the voice of Mira in Fairy Tail. That's why it clicked. Fuck me. How can I possibly forget? I love Fairy Tail. Also the voice of Carla in Fairy Tail as well. Man, I feel... Oh my god, I got an instant headache from all that. I actually have a headache right now. My mind got fried. And also the voice of Fujiwara in the anime Love is War. Motherfucker. The voice of Kagura in Senran Kagura. Shinobi Master specifically, the TV show. Of course, I have heard your voice 1,000 times and I have completely forgotten. Man, I feel so guilty. I feel so guilty right now for being such a moron. She dubbed Chika from Kaguya-sama. Yeah, exactly. That's the only one I know. Well, I know multiple. I have heard her voice multiple times. I do remember her voice now as Carla in Fairy Tail. Now it's clicking. It's clicking. And it's also the voice of, as I said, High School. Yeah. So. Okay then. Finally in-clicked for the both of them, by the way. Xiao is the one who voices Fujian. That's why her voice is also familiar. I can only tell when some voice actors voiced other characters, not all of them. Well, that's what I was trying to do myself. I was trying to think of one character I have heard her voice before, and I couldn't think not even one, even though I knew this voice.
And stories like that always go one of two ways. Either the woman lost her mind, or the squad's whole purpose was to be buried from the start.
So you think there's something fishy here too?
It's just a guess, and I wouldn't dare spreading anything like slander against the city administrator. Besides, this information doesn't really help us with what we are trying to find out.
Fair enough. A woman forever without a place to belong, falling into some delusion's embrace. A textbook tragic story. Nothing worth dwelling on.
Like Fei Zhao, because I heard her voice before. I have never heard Fei Zhao's voice. And if I did, I definitely do not remember because I'd never paid attention enough.
What is worth our attention is the creator she clings to. More and more signs point to something hidden in the hollow that we don't understand yet. I've already reported to the boss. We'll just have to wait for orders before making our next move. Oh, I need to remind you of something else. The higher-ups know about the abnormal miasma fluctuation, too. They don't want Wi-Fi Peninsula destroyed. There's too much value here. Which means this mess is also part of your job now.
Excuse me? Wow, okay, goddamn.
Those old minute tops really know how to hand out impossible missions. This was supposed to be a simple recovery job. Without me even realizing, I've been saddled with another thankless task.
I've already found out that the array described in the ancient tome dates back over 100 years. Built to suppress miasma. You're welcome, by the way. The array works by absorbing miasma. You just need to pour a large amount of ether energy into the core.
Alright.
But what most people don't know is... to keep the ethereal sealed inside from breaking loose, the array raises a barrier that traps whoever activates it. Which means anyone who becomes the key is essentially sacrificing themselves.
Oh no. Yushu-Yuan's parents once investigated the array, and he knows far more than his sister. Now it seems the secret lies deep within the old mining site. Could Sarah be planning to make Yushu-Yuan the key?
It's not impossible. That means there's another way for your mission to kill two birds with one stone. I'm sure you've already thought of it.
What if you find the array with them and get Banyue to become the key? Use it to activate the array, suppress miasma, and doing so drain its power dry.
Then, when it can't hold out any longer, you step in and take its core. Simple as that. And that girl, Yeshuan Guang, I can tell you've taken a liking to her, even if you won't admit it. So, why not? You'd be protecting her brother while you're at it. What's wrong? You're hesitating?
No, it's just, as the one responsible for retrieving the core, I have to make absolutely sure it's secure.
Remember, the orders were clear. If recovery fails, destroy it on the spot. Unless you've got other concerns? Or should I say, excuses?
Zhao, go fuck yourself.
Don't tell me that fighting alongside him these past few days has caused you to have a change of heart. Now you feel sympathy towards him?
Sympathy? I don't waste sympathy on living humans, let alone on a killing machine that couldn't even pass a forbidden fruit test.
Exactly. A killing machine. Whatever name it goes by now, it was created as a weapon of indiscriminate slaughter to suppress the miasma. Its nature won't change.
Jesus Christ. Pesar also voiced one of the characters from Beyblade X. He's one of the main characters. Oh, that's why I don't know it. Yeah, I forgot the name of the character though. That's okay. Heartless Labubu. Yeah, she pretty much is that, yeah. And I still really like Beyblade. I see, okay.
Darling, as a Krampus judge, don't forget that.
Judging me with sentimental nonsense? You really do underestimate me, don't you, Senior Zhao? I'm just thinking the whole suppressing miasma angle might be a smokescreen. If the miasma in Limnian Hollow is actually receding, where's it going?
Damn, Bunny, what's your issue? That Bunny I never trusted, by the way. I knew all the cuteness, it's only on the outside. I believed it from the very first second I saw her. Not to mention that she was actually conspiring with Damien. My evil self in this game.
Also, I heard another name from the dead at the old mining site. One that's been coming up a lot these past few days. Looks like someone else wants Banyue gone. More desperately than we do.
What do you mean? Who?
His disciple. That's a secret. From now, though, I won't let him die so easily. Now, not until I figure out who's trying to use us, at least. If we're going to dispose of him, it should be on our terms. And as for Banyue's truth that I'm after, I'll give him a final choice, one with no room for lies or cover-ups. Wow. Not long later, Dialing comes to a decision after receiving the invitation to the fireside gathering. As evening falls, lights flicker to life across Wi-Fi Peninsula. In Shuibian Temple's courtyard, the fire burns bright, the smell of food filling the air. Banyue, Dialin, and the others slowly arrive. Xiao Guang's thank you dinner is about to begin. Oh hey, we really do have a party here. Damn. Did you watch the Game Awards? I did. Not only clips of it. I didn't actually sat down and watched it. I'd smash fist on face. Yeah. Nice. I didn't really watch the Game Awards in its entirety. I do know who won, deservingly so. I know there was I know that Moist Critical won Creator of the Year. Nice. I know that from the announcements, most of them were actually kind of disappointing. With one game specifically. I don't know how true that is because I didn't actually watch it. I was told by a friend about this one specifically. It seemed that, you know, people were anticipating Titanfall 3 because the Respawn Entertainment was actually behind one of the reveals, and apparently they just created one more Overwatch clone or some shit. And yeah, that was crap. And other than that, there was this Star Wars game about the Old Republic, which unfortunately, for whatever reason, even though people are hyped for it, it will come out like in 2030 or some shit. I heard that somewhere too. There was a lot of drama because the winner of the award was actually, you know, Claire Obscura, obviously, and there were many people crying about the fact that it won like 9 trophies, which actually broke the record of most trophies won by a single game. So yeah, that's basically it. I learned the highlights from seeing clips, for hearing a summary from a friend, and basically all that. Yeah, I didn't bother to actually watch it myself, and I didn't want to stream it because, number one, you cannot possibly stream something that literally the entire fucking planet out there streams anyway. And there were official collaboration streams with their official stream on top of that, so no fucking way will anyone actually bother with me. And number two, even if I was to watch it by myself, the streamer awards, what the fuck, the gaming awards were up 2 a.m. and they ended at 6 a.m. Eastern European time. Yeah, fuck that. I do like my sleep more. Yeah. Yeah, X-Respawn devs revealed a game called High Guard, which looks pretty meh. It genuinely looked ass. That specific High Guard, I have seen it popping up multiple times. It looks ass. Like, genuinely, it feels like slop. Like, it's almost as if they just took everything together, they throw it in, and they didn't even come up with something genuinely nice. Like, it feels like more than half of the reveals, it was just Overwatch clones or some shit. Or Destiny clones at that. Like, bro, make different games, make variety games. What happened to the gaming industry? And all of you are just following a pattern here. Why are you all playing it safe? What the fuck is wrong with every company out there anymore? I don't even know. Genuinely scared. Like, I'm thinking to myself, okay, you know what, literally there is no creativity anymore. They have sucked out all of the creativity from actual directors and artists and devs overall, and they just come up with the same shit again and again and again. Man, fuck that. Create something new. Creating a new IP, it's not copying another IP, it's creating an actually new IP. It feels like nobody actually wants to bother to be a proper dev anymore. Instead of actually trying to find new ways to create new types of gameplay. Because as a dev, that's what you do. You're a developer. You develop games. So learn how to make better gameplay or learn new gameplay to make. No, just copy-paste the same code from some other game that already exists on your fucking script or whatever and call it a new game. Yeah, that about covers it. Yeah, Feija V also voiced the Dan 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 character and some other characters in Bleach Blood War, so that's why I know her voice so much. That's why I don't know her voice at all, man. Unfortunately, I haven't watched either of them. I do know them. I do know this anime. I have never watched them. But anyway, in order to close the, this little sidetrack we took about the Game Awards, I am somewhat disappointed from everything I've seen. And I do not want to bother with whatever is mainstream any longer. I just want to see what is actually good. And what is not good, let it fade into obscurity, because who gives a shit anymore? It feels like everything is heartless. Everything they make, it's just that. Apathetic garbage. They don't even have the humane decency to say, you know what? It may not have been a great game, but it had a soul. You cannot even say that anymore. You cannot even say that a game, even though it's bad, it had a soul. That's the age we live in. Anyway, this is where my rant ends. I do hope to see games which are genuinely good in 2026, but you see, there is a horrible pattern. There is genuinely a horrible pattern. For 1 year of good games, specifically this year, 2025, which we had so many good games, there are gonna be 2 years of basically just very few good games and many really bad ones. I have noticed this pattern this past 10 years, and I do not like that at all. The fireside gathering is being prepared. Let's go see what Xiaoguang has in store for us. Before we do any of that, I want to talk to my friends. Oh, these two are just aura forming with each other. They're giving each other death glares or some shit. Hey, Belle. Hey, sis. Wise, when you guys mentioned having a late night gathering, I thought we'd just grab some takeout and chill. You know? Just sit around, eat, chat, but wow, Zhao Guang really went all out. Yeah, Zhao Guang said she wants to thank everyone properly. Didn't expect to get so much done in such a short time. The table's packed. Zhao Guang arranged everything so neatly that I'm kinda embarrassed to bring out the ready-made meals I secretly bought. Better stay quiet. I'll just wait to feast on Zhao Guang's cooking tonight. You can put everything, in the fridge for tomorrow, maybe. Zhao Guang, perfect timing. Come help me check check what else we need. Need help? No. We've got all done so much for me. You've all done so much for me. I promise I'll treat you guys properly this time. Just relax and don't worry about it. All you gotta do is make sure to finish everything. Can I sneak a bite first? Pretend to sneak a bite. Zhao Guang widens her eyes and puffs up her cheeks in mock anger. Man, I can imagine that. Unable to hide the laughter dancing in her eyes. No way. If you sneak a bite now, it won't be a surprise later. Can you wait just a bit longer? Pretend to be disappointed. Cough. You feel a warm sensation in your palm as something round is pressed into it. Round? Wait a minute. What? A peeled roasted chestnut glazed with caramel. Just this one piece. Have a taste, but keep it secret, okay? This is your exclusive taste tester privilege. Oh, nice. When the banquet starts, remember to act like it's your first time tasting it. Otherwise, my reputation as the iron-faced, impartial head chef will be ruined. Zhao Guang looks like she's about to go back to her work, her mood seemingly lifted by this small gesture. She even starts humming a little tune. That sweet chestnut secretly shared becomes a silent little secret of the moment. Aww. Yo, what were you thinking of? I mean... Let a man just imagine, okay? On the large round table, warm orange charcoal flames, and the fact that they actually cook the food on the fucking table, dance in the flame stove. roasting and making fruits and nuts sizzle and crackle. The cozy aroma fills the air as their edges turn into an enticing golden crisp. The aroma of fragrant tea wafts from the rustic clay pot, while plump char siu buns glisten with amber oil. The plate of meticulously arranged osmanthus cake stands like a quiet gesture of thoughtfulness, especially captivating to the eye. Who here saw Delicious in Dungeon? Oh, now we can talk to you. I do know this anime and I always wanted to watch it. Once again, I never actually sat down in order to watch it. God damn. Another anime which I have actually put it on the side. But I have seen some clips of it. It's really cool. I have both anime and manga. Nice, Jinx. Nice. Are you done aura farming?
There's something I want to discuss with you.
Okay.
What is it, Banyue Shifu?
It's Xiaoguang. She has a lot on her mind. By hosting the dinner tonight, I fear she's already come to a decision of her own.
Yeah, I anticipated as such. It's similar to the depressed psychology. This isn't just some happy time spending together, it's a farewell. The same way people who are depressed eventually, you wake up one day and they're all far more calmer, far more, chill, perhaps even happy a little bit. Yeah, the dark reason for that is because they have come to terms with what is gonna happen next. And they are basically, enjoying their final moments, Made a plan. Exactly. I have started to pick up on this, actually. I watched a movie recently, which I will not spoil, but it happened. It happened in that movie, and I'm like, my mind was immediately... that guy is done for, and I'm like, oh fuck, and then literally 5 minutes later he was done for, and I'm like, okay, fuck me, I hate that. I hate the fact that this is actually a thing, and I hate the fact that my mind immediately picks up on it. Beijao VA also voiced like 3 characters from that anime, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, okay.
The abnormal miasma fluctuation is strange, and the road ahead will likely be perilous. I don't want to see her walk into danger. She seems to place great trust in you. If it's your advice, she might listen. Could I trouble you to speak with her again and persuade her to stay here in the temple and keep herself out of danger? That would be the safest course.
Okay, I'll try to talk to her again. But, Banyue Shifu, I've been thinking. Treating Xiaoguang like she's a fragile piece of glass to be sheltered away. Is that really what's best for her? The Qingming sword. The rest of us. We should be the ones to protect her. But more often than not, we've been holding her back.
The Qingming sword is unlike any other weapon. That's why you're the only one I can bring this to.
My, oh my. What a touching request.
Do you think I should pull Banyue? Banyue basically is... I've said this before. Banyue basically is Asura. I love the fact that he's basically Asura. I would pull for him. Actually, scratch that. I will pull for him. But first I have to actually pull for Ellen. If you want to have someone like Banyue in your team, I would actually recommend him. Just because she's that badass. Like, I genuinely like Banyue. For the few male characters that Zenless Zone Zero has, all of them are just giga chats. All of them. With a voice laced in barbs and half smile that doesn't reach her eyes, the alien cuts into the conversation.
But tell me, Banyue Shifu, don't you think your words sound especially cruel when talking about someone your algorithms once deemed as expendable, while you stood by and watched her parents consumed by the miasma?
Whoa, what the fuck? Where did that come from?
Looks like you didn't know that yet, huh, Proxy? Allow me to introduce our oh-so-gentle, reliable Banyue Shifu. His codename is Purge Unit Type 0, one of Topps' secret machines built for suppressing miasma. And by suppressing, the most efficient way was, of course, indiscriminate slaughter. Before he put on this harmless, good guy facade, he was Topps' sharpest, most merciless killing machine.
Sounds like projecting. Yeah. You make me think about Svargo from Honkai Star, and I really like using Clara, but I really want to pull for more sharks. Then it's up to you, man. Objection! No, no. See, really, humanity's dead. Blood is fuel. Breaks window high. Leaves. No! Luz, please stay a while. Are you still that busy? Welcome to the stream, by the way.
After a botched mission, Topps discarded him, left him to rot in the hollow. Somehow, someone picked him up and patched him back together, so he could wear the guise of something less monstrous, hiding among people. People trusted him, relied on him, even treated him as a companion with a heart.
Oops, the quote is mankind is dead. Oh, I see. Bro, I wake up to draw and sleep when finished practicing. I see. Fair enough. Have fun practicing.
But 10 years ago, when the miasma outbreak consumed the old mining site, he stood by and watched countless lives swallowed whole. And Xiaoguang's parents were among them.
You should play Ultra Kill. I would love to. I do know this game. I have never played it. I really would like to play it. Imagine him listening to all that and go, okay, so anyway, Proxy. That would be perfect. The island voice makes me think about Sparkle because she kinda sounds like Sparkle. She kinda does. Yeah. Yeah, I'm careful to not destroy my hand though. I see. Anyway, have fun. Thank you, Luz. See ya. Don't tell Sparkle I said that. Don't worry. I can't promise Luz won't say it though.
Back when you went to Silum Bay looking for survivors, why do you think those people reacted to Banyue with such outrage, such hatred?
Banyue Shifu, is this all true?
The marks from the past can't be erased. That much is certain.
The past? Such a tidy word for confession. Then tell me, back then, when you failed to save those people, was it because of your so-called algorithmic logic?
Man, she's holding herself back so hard from not calling him a clanker. Then tell me, back then, when you failed to save those people, was it because of your so-called clanky logic? Clanker logic, call it however you want. Gladly I'll hear that, so I'll snitch. No, Luz.
Suppress the miasma at all costs. The absolute order that made you treat human life like it was nothing. Does it still run somewhere deep in your core? That kind, gentle mask you wear, is it real? Or is it just a performance for us and for your own conscience? So you can forget the blood on your hands even for just a moment? Silence. The reply I hate the most. I don't even know anymore. Am I speaking to a remorseful person trying to atone? Or to a machine that couldn't even pass the forbidden fruit test? Am I just wasting my breath?
A suffocating silence hangs in the air until Zhao Guang's bright voice cuts through the icy tension.
Ah, there you are. Banyue Shifu, could you give me a hand? This old stove is the bane of my...
This old stove is the bone of my sword.
I'll be right there.
Poor Sangwang. Here making Here making food for everyone and Dailin just having to, have drama with Banyue. Banyue leaves, his back still like a mountain. Of course, he's massive. He steps steady and unshaken.
Relax. I have no intention of telling Xiaoguang about the past. It would only breed hatred and chaos. Krampus wants something from Banyue. The simplest way to get it would have been to tell Xiaoguang outright. Let her despise him, resent him, or put him to use. Make him the key.
Key?
Key?
The fuck are you talking about?
According to the ancient tome, to activate the array and suppress the miasma, all you need is a powerful, ever-flowing ether energy source placed in the center of the array.
We know what the key is now, but Wise hearing it for the first time is like, the hell is she talking about?
He fits the bill, doesn't he? Once a killing machine, an energy monster in his own right. Sacrificing a machine that failed the forbidden fruit test to secure Wi-Fi Peninsula's peace? Perhaps that makes the guilt easier to bear for everyone.
I might go watch Digimon because I'm bored, or a different anime. Fair, Julian. Sorry for not being able to entertain you, man. Have fun.
But now...
But why now? Dylan, why are you telling me all this? Those things you said before about the truth. Don't tell me you're deliberately trying to guilt-trip Banyue Shifu into...
Whether he truly has a heart or not, his actions will give me the answer. I told you there is a truth about him I need to verify.
As a Krampus judge, my duty is to drag everything hidden, false, or twisted into the light. To reach the end of truth. No matter the cost, no matter the means.
She's power tripping right now.
Proxy, a word of advice. No matter how harsh the truth, it's still better than drowning in a sweet, comforting lie.
You're not wrong about that. But Dylan, why not trust what you've seen and heard yourself these past few days? How can you be so sure the things you've just revealed aren't distorted versions of the truth, carefully crafted to serve someone else's agenda? What if the path you're walking is just a detour? One laid out by others to lead you to their version of the truth.
You're not as naive as you look, Phaethon. I'll keep your warning in mind. As for Banyue, don't worry. I won't do anything before the final evaluation is complete. That scrap heap can remain as Banyue Shifu for now.
Scrap of heap literally is the equivalent of actually Clanker in fantasy. Not gonna lie. What Banyu and Dailin just said, I need time to sort through all this. I should probably talk to Zhao Guang about her own situation first. Damn. Just damn. Poor Banyu, poor Banyu. Since never let you go, I guess. Damn, girl. Yeah.
Xiaoguang,
What is it? Hungry already? Just wait a little longer. It'll be ready soon.
you're hosting this gathering because you've already made up your mind, haven't you?
Still smash though, but you can't talk to my man like that. Okay.
Figures. You saw right through me. I really was planning to be honest with you, just like I said I would.
Yeah, okay.
Last night, after you'd all gone to bed, I found this under the door.
Xiao Guang pulls out a note. Its edge is cramped from having been crushed in someone's hand, then carefully smoothed out again.
Xiao Guang, I found a way to break the connection between you and the Qingming sword.
Yo, what?
The power of the Creator is beyond imagination. Deep within the place we once knew lies the key to awakening them.
I'll stay in the live stream, but I will just be AFK with the sound down, cause dialing sounds too much like Sparkle and makes me feel bad for cheating on Sparkle for other waifus. I bet Sparkle wants this. Fair, Julian. Fair. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. How did her brother actually found himself back to... like a ninja inside the fucking temple. Leaving the note under the door and then just booking it again, not talking to anyone. Wow.
When they descend in the days to come, my wish will finally come true.
Wow.
No matter the price I have to pay, Xiaoguang, you will be free.
This letter, is it really from Senior Ye? Or is someone impersonating him?
At first glance, the handwriting looks like my brother's, but it's missing little habits he always had with his strokes, and then there is the content itself. Yeah, Senior Yi might not even know you're in Wi-Fi right now, and he suddenly sends you a letter?
Given how much he cares about you, even if he did decide to do this, there's no way he'd ever tell you. This note looks like...
It looks like it's trying to lure me there. I know my bond with the Qingming sword more than anyone. Breaking it isn't something that can be done so easily.
Can't say he doesn't deserve Best Bro of the Year award. Very suspicious. I mean, yeah. True.
Back when I was chosen by the sword, my brother didn't know about its side effects. He was genuinely happy for me. He ruffled my hair, eyes shining, and said, "You're amazing, Xiaoguang. From now on, your big brother will have to rely on you."
Oh, not that guitar. It is the fucking meme. It is the fucking meme. It's that meme. It is that fucking meme. Yi Shangguang, oh, I want to save everyone. And then her brother is like, I want to save you. What the fuck?
I knew what he was really happy about. That I could finally be accepted. Have a real place in Yunque Summit. A new home. But then, when he learned the truth about the Qingming sword, and what happened to the wielders before me...
By the way, what's the sword doing to her? Clearly something bad considering the subtext, but still. Okay, so... remember when I told you about the Void Hunters, right? The Void Hunter status. No, there are actual Void Hunters, but then there are basically characters who are as powerful as Void Hunters. The previous one, who we actually ended up pulling for, is the Master of the Temple, which hasn't actually appeared in this chapter yet. Yishuan. Yishuan. Yishuan actually had a sister who was the original Master of the Temple. She was the wielder of that Qingming sword before Shangguang. 10 years ago, in the events of the game, when the Hollow disaster happened, she had to use the sword in order to protect other people. But using the sword actually eats away at your memories and ultimately at your senses. So there is this actually very amazing animation. Where is it? Might as well just see it one more time. It has been quite a long time. There it is. Oh, fuck off with your... It's a short film, by the way, 10 minutes long. I'll suggest you to watch it, but basically, I'll show you the most important thing. There it is. The old master actually lost his life from the sword.
That protects everyone. All past bearers of this sword eventually lost their senses and memories, like a hollow shell. But to protect everyone, we need its power.
I'll train hard and find a better way. Please, promise me you won't use this sword again. You mustn't become like Shifu. Surely we can find a better way, a right way to use it. Maybe if I work hard enough.
Where is it? I think, yeah, it's here. And plays the music and, yeah, you know, classic shit. Anyway. But yeah. So we don't want that we don't want that to happen to poor Shangguang. We do not want to do that to Shangguang now, do we? Damn. Yep. It's a nice animation though. You didn't really got much context just from that. You just saw a little bit of the highlights. So preferably, you know, preferable to go just watch that one little film if you're interested. But that's the problem. The Qingming sword is bound to someone always. It always chooses a wielder, and the wielder cannot actually stay away from the sword for too long. And eventually, in order for, well, for the disaster for whatever disaster to be avoided, the wielder actually decides to actually use the sword. And basically the sword just eats them. What a cruel twist of fate. Yeah. Oh, there we go.
But then, when he learned the truth about the Qingming sword, and what happened to the wielders before me...
Yeah, what a cruel twist.
When we received the news that our parents really had passed, he held back his tears. He didn't want me to be even more afraid. But the day he found out the fate of the sword's wielders, my brother, who had never shown weakness before, broke down in front of me, crying and saying he was sorry, over and over. In the end, with his eyes red and fists clenched, he kept repeating it again and again, not just to me, but to himself, that there had to be a way, and that he would find it. That way became his obsession for years. He even hid from me and Shifu that he was experimenting with forbidden techniques, trying to shift the Qingming sword's side effects onto himself instead.
Damn. I didn't anticipate that that's something that he would do the first time I laid eyes on that guy. God damn.
Thank goodness Shifu caught it in time. That was the first time I'd ever seen her so angry. Not at the forbidden techniques, but at my brother for putting himself in danger.
Yishuan angry? You can't be serious right now. Oh man. You really have to push her buttons in order to make her angry.
She didn't punish him. She just let out a long sigh, placed a hand gently on his shoulder, and sat with him under the cold moon for the entire night.
Maybe only Yishan Shifu, who has endured loss and shouldered her own share of burdens, could truly understand Senior Ye's state of mind back then. That heavy weight he was carrying.
Well, in all honesty, it's actually very, you know, tragically ironic that Yishuan Sifu is actually basically the version of you know, of Shangguang's brother who actually did end up losing her sister. I mean, that is her biggest button. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. After that day, my brother promised her he would never let his obsession ruin him. Not even for my sake.
Bigger than the button that holds her shirt together. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That button, I still think of that button whenever I feel Whenever I feel troubled, I think of that strong button, and I say to myself that no, he never gave up. That's why I shouldn't give up either. Press X to doubt. Yeah, he lied as naturally as he breathed. If there is one thing that would piss her off.
Shifu poured her heart and soul into crafting the Qingming sword's case after her older sister passed away. With it, as long as I keep training in seclusion and reinforcing the seal, I can live like an ordinary person. But even with the sword case's protection, Shifu and my brother have always been so careful with me. Of course, I understand why. Every part of the seal carries Shifu's lingering pain from her past, and the fear my brother hides deep inside his heart has never really gone away. That's why, this time, I have to go. My sanity tells me that even when despair first struck, my brother never thought about sacrificing others for my safety. He tried to shoulder the side effects of the Qingming sword himself. I don't believe that the person who made that choice back then would now throw himself into the Creator's arms just because of me. So there must be something else he's trying to do.
Yeah, I believe in Shinyo Yi too.
But I can't stop the terrible thoughts from creeping into my head. Trap or not, a path of no return or not, I can't let him face that danger alone. I have to stand beside him. I know it's reckless and dangerous. But with you, I don't always have to be so sensible. I want to choose my own path, to take on the responsibility that's mine to bear. So, since you can't stop me, hide it for me one more time, please?
Just like when I called myself the acting temple master, you just went along with it naturally and hid my identity from everyone. Man, she opened her heart so easily to Wise. I'm genuinely scared. You do not even know this guy for like what? A week? Okay.
I'm not here to stop you. I'm here to make a promise as your companion, not a declaration as your protector. Whether it's into the abyss or toward the light, Xiaoguang, let me be your trusted companion, your proxy, and walk with you to the other side of this path.
Why is it that words this heavy can still make my heart feel so warm? Why does it make me so happy? I almost want to cry.
He has a very persuasive voice. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe he does have a persuasive voice. Son of a bitch. Orphe only knew us for a day. I don't even want to speak of Orphe. I don't even want to speak for Orphe.
Come on now. You should save those tears for when we find your brother. We promised that tonight would be nothing but joy and laughter, remember?
Also, she seemed very sheltered. I mean, yeah, before telling us her entire life story. Yeah, I don't even want to speak of Orphe, as I said.
Right. Then I'll go check on the desserts. There's still so many tasty flavors I want to share with you.
Who's Orphe? The waifu from the previous patch. That's how it usually goes in these gacha games. It's just the protagonist aura. This guy doesn't really have a protagonist aura. I mean, he's a fucking nerd. He's a proxy. I would believe that it's just the voice. Or the occupation. The fact that he's feathered. It would make sense. My Limbus would never. Your Limbus would never indeed. The scent of spices follows her light, determined steps quickly filling the small courtyard. The fire crackles, warm and bright, its orange glow flickering into the deepening night, as if to burn the fleeting moment of warmth and togetherness even brighter, ever fiercer. Alright, everything seems to be set up and ready. We can get started now. Sure.
and Banyue Shifu for helping me out. No way I could have handled all this on my own.
Nice picture. Xiaoguang good. Xiaoguang welcome.
Ooh, try this, Dylan. I added extra honey, just the way you like it.
Yeah, I would like it better the other way. I really hope they think about their storytelling in the future. Yep. 8 cantos in and we barely have hints of Vutis' backstory. Imagine that. Imagine that.
Oh? You even figured out I've got a sweet tooth, huh? How thoughtful of you. Hey, wee lion! Look at your paws! They're all greasy. You can't eat. Careful, or a spark's gonna turn you into a grilled lion head! Crispy outside, tender inside.
I like this Gremlin Belle. True, she's always like that.
Oops, my bad. I forgot we've got another lion head sitting right here.
Dialine, go fuck yourself. Wow, shots fired. Damn, that was a low blow, man. Don't even bother. Master Dialine meanie.
Banyue Shifu, would you like to try a chaosu bun? I remember you're not fond of oily food, so I followed Senior Inuhu's recipe and added a bit of dried tangerine peel to the marinade to cut the richness. Do you like it?
It's perfect.
I'm glad everyone likes them. They're nothing fancy, just some home-style cooking.
Xiaoguang, you're too modest. With skills like this, you could open a restaurant of your own. The balance of sweet and savory, the juiciness. It takes me back to a taste I haven't had since childhood.
Xiaoguang, your cooking makes me feel all warm and full of energy.
Yeah, it's been a long time since we've had a feast like this. Though I have to say, compared to the way you nearly scorched the bottom of the pot earlier, stomping your feet in panic, you should have adapted fast, Xiaoguang.
Dylan, we agreed not to bring that up.
Oh, you brat.
That old stove's impossible to handle. The flames keep flaring up and dying down. Luckily, Banyue Shifu's here. Since we're all here, why don't we sit by the fire and chat for a bit?
Oh? Chatting? I love chatting. What should we chat about?
Let me think. Oh, I know. Everyone share something funny or embarrassing that's happened to you recently. Dylan, you first.
No. Oh no, oh god. Okay, thank goodness that was a skipped part. The hearth crackles and flickers with flames. Laughter, playful teasing, the clink of dishes and cups are woven together into a rare chorus of carefree buzz. The tight strings in everyone's heart loosens without notice, heavy secrets momentarily chased away by the warmth. Time seemed to stretch in the glow of the fire, flowing quietly in its simple purity, until, as the laughter slowly fades, they look up and realize stars have filled the sky.
Wow, look! After all that goofing around, the stars almost look brighter, don't they?
Yeah.
One year, my brother, Senior Fufu, and I went to release lanterns together on a mountain behind Junkui Summit. It was a blustery day, and the wind was so strong we couldn't even get the lanterns lit. I remember stomping around in frustration.
Dylan is the type to throw shades and insults that she knows will sting the target, but everyone else will brush it off because she acts cute about it. Yeah, it's the worst kind of brat. I hate it when they do that. A total, like a certified kusogaki from that shit. I wanted to hear call center horror stories. Oh no.
Eventually, I just tossed the lantern aside and lay on the grass. But when I looked up, I saw the starry sky. Each star shining brighter than any lantern. My brother said that the stars are the best kind of lantern to carry your wishes. I wonder, what did I wish for back then? Feels like it's been ages since I had a moment like that. No thoughts, no worries, just gazing at the stars and having a quiet conversation.
Everyone listens silently with a crackle of flames, the only sound breaking the silence. Meanwhile, the chiming sword case simmers almost imperceptibly under the starlight. Okay, choices, such cruel things. Once made, they're like stones cast into a lake, ripples pushing you forward as they spread. Looking back, those ripples already turned into a tidal wave. There's no turning back now. Ning Guang seems a bit drowsy, mumbling incoherent, fragmented words under his breath. Nice. Well, this is a good point to stop. Ooh, we can actually... Wait a minute. Chat with Dailin, optional chat with Xiao Wang. Actually chat with Xiao Wang. It's optional chat with Xiao Wang. It's so much fun being with everyone. Tonight I'm definitely gonna have sweet dreams. Well, see you in our dreams. That's all you had to... That's all you had to say? Okay then. Well... Taylor says that I already dragged about it. Okay. Well, it's a good stopping point, and I really need to get prepared for the next surprise I'm gonna have you. There's gonna be another stream soon. When I say soon, and I mean at 2 a.m. Literally in 15 minutes from now. Well, that was very fun. It was. If you do have time, drop by to the next stream, which is gonna be in 15 minutes, as I said. It's something that I just couldn't wait, okay? So I'm like, okay, you know what? Fuck it. Tonight, we do it. Because I have been waiting for so long, you know. I have genuinely been waiting for so long. I cannot wait anymore. What? Why so soon? Because technically, I would have done it outside of the stream. I'll try to stay awake. Fair enough, Jinx. Technically, I would have done it on my own time. But I'm like, no, I want to stream my reaction. Because I do want actually to have... Well, first of all, I want to show it to the world. Second of all, I do want to have the archive of my reaction to everything that I get to see for the first time. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Tonight's the night. Tonight we're gonna have 2 streams. So, yeah, not losing any time. Not losing any time at all. I'll see you all in 15 minutes, okay? If you can't make it, that's fine. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye. What is it? I can't let you know. I cannot let you know here. You will see it. You will see it. You'll see the notification. You will see it. You'll see in 15 minutes. It's not too crazy. It's not too crazy. Let's not get too crazy. But it's something that I personally was so eager. I was so eager, you know? It's a personal fulfillment. See you in 15 minutes. Bye-bye.